We spent the last 2 years creating this business. We were given a $1 million loan and a list of rules to follow. 37% of businesses fail in the first 3 years. Will we add to that statistic or come out on top? Let's find out. This is Feeding the Next Gen Roleplay. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 3 on season 3 of Feeding the Next Gen Roleplay, and I'm probably going to have to give this driver here a drug test because he is all over the place. He or she, I have no idea who. It's actually too dark to even see in there, so I cannot tell. Either way, yes, I got a worker going away here out of this new field. Now, this new field is going to be called The Herd because I did destroy his field earlier on in this season. Oh man, good times, good times. Now he's got the biggest field. I did not necessarily need to plow this, but it had all these rocks underneath the crop, so I wanted to go ahead and plow it up, get all the rocks up, and then expand it a little bit bigger also. But I'm gonna have the worker do the part where the field actually is, and then I'm gonna go through and make it a little bit bigger and touch up a gap that there is. I've been constantly coming back through these contracts looking for a job, and I almost considered this one right here, but then I realized I have no modded equipment to pick up this parsnip. Am I saying that right? Parsnips? I don't know. I don't have any modded equipment to pick that up, so it would take forever. So that's a no. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of those harvesting jobs for the premium expansion that recently came out, or not recently anymore. There's one harvesting job here for some sorghum, but it just seems so small. Well, I don't know how big the field is, but it's not paying much, so I'd say it's probably small. And I am still keeping an eye out for jobs I can do. Harvesting would be nice because I still have that harvester. Fertilizing, you know what? Let's go ahead and accept that and knock that out real quick. Make a little 14,775. This is for Michael Hammond. Hey, Michael Hammond, let's see what kind of field you got. I don't know if I need to or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and top this off right here. Let's see how much this is gonna cost. Probably a lot. Ooh, whoa, $29,481. This is probably not worth it at all. I should have just stayed away from these contracts. Looks like Michael has cotton growing over here, so let's go ahead and get that fertilized and make a little bit of money. There we go. Contract on field 23 is all done. Now let's contact Mr. Michael there and get paid. $14,775 for that contract. Now, of course, like always, these farmers come out here, give me my money, tell me, hey, I did a great job. And of course, they do throw up that thumbs up just like y'all should do on that like button. If you all are enjoying the series, of course. No pressure, no pressure. Don't know if y'all noticed, but in the very top there, in the course play area, it says left the course, stop. I'm kind of worried. Let's check that out. That looks to me like you're still on the course, so I don't know what's going on there. I'll go ahead and work on finishing the plow myself, and also I'm going to go ahead and fill in this hole over here and connect the fields. Well, I mean, there's still one field, but I'm going to connect it a little bit better. I believe this is the last strip I have left of plowing. I did go ahead and touch up that gap, and then I also need to go through the edges and touch up what got missed there, and maybe extend the field outwards a little bit more. I'm looking at this space right in front of me here, and I'm like, hey, maybe I can get closer to that railroad track, but I do know I missed some on the edges, so I'm going to go through and touch that up. Plowing work is all done on that new field, but there's a little bit of an issue here. Maybe I'll tell that trailer is kind of full. I mean, there's 73% in there, and I don't know if I got enough room for that field. That field is very large and has a lot of rocks on it, so let's see about getting a production in for these stones finally. Sorry, got a little distracted by this. This is really cool. I was just scrolling through here, saw this green on top, I'm like, what is that? But now then you got on the Missouri mod. Ooh, fermenting silo. Well, I'm not doing anything with grass this episode. I keep thinking about harvesting a grass field to make some money, but nope, let's avoid that. Let's avoid that. I like it though. Turns out I don't have any stone crushers. Time to back out and check out the mod hub. And here's what I'm going to go with. $25,000 for the stone crushing lime production right here. It does take stone and water. No big deal there. I got water and I got a water distributor. Well, that's not good. This loan system might just be broken. I noticed this last episode or the episode before. Wait, last episode? Yeah, last episode. I got to figure something out about this whole loan issue because I got all this loans out there that I'm obviously not paying for. And I can't keep adding them in every time I come back. Oh, wow, look at there. I'm super rich. Now, let's take a look at what happened there, and I'll remove some money. So I no longer have that mod anymore. Went ahead and got rid of it. I asked Rainbow Hacker Gaming if he's having troubles with it too. Maybe it's just this map. Maybe it's the mod. But I did get the mod with the $10 million loan limit. I don't want to just freely take out $10 million in loans. I feel kind of bad about that. That's what I loved about that other mod was you can only take out loans for what you owned, I guess, your capital. So I went ahead and took out $1.3 million in loans here. I have no idea what that's going to cost me each month, and I got to remember to come in here and repay it back. Now, did I have 1.3 million last time? No, I think it was like 1.2 something, but I'll go ahead and round it up to 1.3 because obviously I missed some payments here and there, so it just feels right to go ahead and round it to 1.3. And that means I got to remove 1.3 million from my bank account. Let's do that real quick. There we go, $1.3 million gone to a miscellaneous. Ooh, man, I wonder if that's a good tax write-off or not. Got all my stones in there, only had 36,000. Doesn't look like much compared to this, but it's there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna making lime. So let's go ahead and activate that. And hey, lime is coming in and it is storing. I'll be able to utilize this lime on my fields once I go to lime them, obviously. And here we go. I finally get to make a new field for the herd because I took out his last field. Sorry, but hey, now you got this new big field. Let's go ahead and get that saved into my course play, and I'm also going to go ahead and save in this rocks one because the herd rocks. Well, I keep checking contracts, nothing new's popping up for me to do and make some extra money, so I don't see myself buying a field anytime soon. I was wanting to buy it before it came around to harvest season for the sunflowers, which is October next month. Looking like that's not going to happen, and also I want to get the rocks done and start planting canola, but I don't think that's going to happen either. I'm going to plant sunflowers in that field, and that will be next year in March, whenever that happens. I don't think I have the money for that stuff, but I also feel like there are going to be some nice contracts possibly popping up next month for harvesting. So I will keep my Colossus harvester and header rented and probably get a new header because there's going to be sunflower ones. But I'm going to keep it rent at least, I guess, because I think it's cheaper just to keep it for the day price than to lease it again. Maybe. But either way, let's go to sleep. And I still got that worker out there going on that stone field, and I'll just let it go away all night long. Looks like we got some animals sold off right there, and I need to go ahead and change that from selling automatically to selling them myself so I know exactly how much I sell to reach my contract goal. Not goal, contract requirement, I guess. My contract requirement this year is to harvest 750,000 liters of potatoes and sell 1,000 chickens. Should be very attainable. At least I think so. Wow, that was really fast. Looks like the stones are done over here. Well, the stone line production, it's all done. Let's go ahead and deactivate that, turn that off or whatever, so I'm not paying $120 a month on it. But I will get some more stones off that field that's obviously being picked up right now. And then I'll reactivate it and make me some more lime. Pretty excited about that. 82,000 liters of lime. Wow. We got quite a bit of new jobs coming in here, and I am pretty excited about that. Even got one that I might do just for the money. Obviously for the money. And that would be this one right here. It's the sugar beet one. I don't have the head, but I got the harvester. I can lease the head and knock it out pretty fast. That's the idea behind that. But we'll look at that last. First up, I got a bunch of sunflower ones I want to harvest, and of course, all the extras I will keep. We will go ahead and come over here with Jimmy Caldwell. Let's go Caldwell. And we're going to go down to field 31 and harvest the sunflowers for him. But to harvest that, I need this corn header thing, right? Titan corn header. Wait, does that do sunflowers too? Yeah, right there, sunflowers. Okay. I'm sorry. I never really do corn or sunflowers at all. I have no idea what I'm doing in this area. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this. And I will not buy that. I don't have enough money to buy it, but $3,700 I will lease it. I don't know how I feel about this header. It just seems so small compared to what I normally use, and this might be realistic. I don't know. It's 9 meters, I think. Is 9 meters a realistic one? I have no idea. Either way, I'm going to use it. And I looked around the map, and it does not appear there is an oil factory on this map. Unless I'm missing it somewhere, let me know down in the comments. I might be missing it, but either way, I am ways away from actually producing my own sunflower oil. At least I think I am. Still going away here at the sunflower field, but it looks like I got a finished worker. Let's go take a look at that. I think it's going to be the stone picker upper thingy. And yes, it is. And I am really glad I emptied it out. Wow, 57% full on this field right here. 28,675 liters total. That is just absolutely crazy. Now let's go get that over to our stone crusher, make some more lime, and it might run for about an hour with how fast it runs. There is a good chance it may have missed some, but I'm not too worried about that. The only thing that the stone does is affects the damage on my vehicles or equipment. It doesn't affect the yield any, so I'll leave it and not worry about it one bit. At least not really worry about it. I mean, I'm talking about it. Maybe I am worried about it. Oh no, I'm worried. No, I'm spiraling out of control here. Even though I have this giving me lime kind of for free, basically, I don't know if I'm still going to buy it. Obviously, this might not be enough lime. Eventually, it probably won't be. So that brings up the point of, should I put in a multi-fruit buying station down here next to this field, just like I did my other field, because it ran out of lime. I believe it ran out of lime. Maybe it ran out of seeds. Maybe it ran out of both. I can't remember exactly right now, but it definitely ran out of something. So I guess the lime production is just a nice little buffer to utilize the stuff I already have. I don't think it's going to be enough lime to keep me running full time. Before I go through and do the liming, I need to go ahead and get our soil samples here. Ooh, this is going to cost quite a bit probably. Purchase soil samples, $19,512. What? Wow, that is a huge variety right through there. I got a worker off and going over here, and wow, that is dropping extremely fast. Oh, I'm scared. But either way, I'm gonna let this go for at least the next couple of minutes while I go back to harvesting my sunflowers. Well, they're not mine, but a lot of them are gonna be mine once I'm done selling them. Time to embezzle some sunflowers, I guess. I'm pretty sure I did like 2 up downs right here, and it already needs to be refilled. This is not looking good. Well, surprisingly, it made it 1 headland around. That's surprising. But either way, let's go ahead and go get some more of that free lime, and then eventually I'm probably gonna have to put some sort of multi-fruit buying station in nearby. Don't have to, but I'd like to put it in nearby so I can refill faster. Not cheaper, but faster. Well, I guess it is a little cheaper than buying it from the store too. Change of plans here. I'm gonna go ahead and have a worker go around the nearest field to our lime production. That way, if it does constantly run out, I won't have to drive as far. So what I'm trying to say is if I got a field farther away and I keep using the free stuff and then it runs out and I can't use the free stuff on this field, so I wasted all that time driving. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do the closest fields first with the free lime and then work my way out. And then once I run out of free lime, I'll end up having to buy some. So hey, that means put a multi-fruit buying station on the other side of the map to save my time traveling. So we're gonna go ahead and knock out this field right here. This is Simulation Gaming Universe's field. Oh, at least it ran out on this side of the field this time. That is great. But let's go ahead and go get it filled up again. And I already finished off Simulation Gaming Universe's field. Back over here for another trailer full of lime on the Hertz field. Let's see how much this takes. It's gonna take a while. Never thought this would ever come to an end, but finally done here harvesting the sunflowers. And this field is really not that big, at least I don't think it is. But that came out to 75,739 liters. Now let's see how much of that needs to go to the market to complete this contract. Right here with this details turned on, it says 52,700 liters need to go over there and sell. So I'll try to put right around that much in a trailer to sell instead of putting it all in there. But I don't want to move this harvester down the road any because I think there's another sunflower field nearby that I can be getting. So let's go ahead and get a truck trailer and come pick all this up. Well, guess what? I'm back here for some more lime and looks like I just used it all. Did not fill this all the way up, but let's go ahead and top it off with buying some lime. Now I do have some stones in there that I just started back up. So I will get some more lime put into there, but I'm kind of to the point now where I'm going to be buying it. I think this is trailer full number 4, I think. Wow, I may need to mod this thing to hold like 1,000,000 liters. I'm about to pull into the sell station area now, and I need to sell off about 53,000 liters and try to keep rest of it for some canola oil. Oh, wait, nope, not canola, sunflower oil. Well, all done there. Sold products $52,500 plus the contract's done, and I only have 263 liters left. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that off. That was a huge mistake, but oh well. $587 there on that sold products. God, it just went out so fast. Maybe I should try to store it somewhere else before I bring it over here to sell, but let's go ahead and also accept the contract payment for that job too. We will collect that for $18,725. And once again, farmer came by throwing that thumbs up, which makes me think about, hey, y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up. But that is actually going to be it for this episode. Can't believe it actually got out there and harvested something different, some sunflowers, and those were going to be for sunflower oil, but I don't know what happened there. So why did I just waste my time harvesting these sunflowers? That's the $1,000,000 question. But hey, I really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. Really do appreciate it. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. They're always welcome and very much appreciated. And until next time, y'all take care.